So we're back at it in the garage, working on the fingerboard park. A big design flaw from yesterday was in the frame here. One of my pieces of 2x4 for the end pieces had a really bad cut on it. It just wasn't flush. So what I'm doing now is I'm taking my saw and I'm just trying to knock down this bit here so that it sits more flush. That would really help with the angle in the frame and also putting in the legs. So we're working on that, hoping to get a better fit. So I worked on the table for about 3 hours today, and I kept on running into a lot of issues with the design flaws from yesterday, and I was getting just really worked up over it. So I decided to take a step back from the construction side and start working on the design portion. So I'll show that to you now. So this is the blueprint that I came up with. I really just wanted to think about what will flow well with the park. And what I started with was the central circular plaza. I'm going to be making everything out of styrofoam as the base. So this will be one base piece of styrofoam and then a second, a bit smaller for the top. And this will create a nice like mani pad and also a gap down to the right. And then I can also attach a downwards hubba here. And then on the first layer of the circle here, I added a curved ledge to one side and a box ledge to the other. And on this side, there's going to be a little grass gap right in between. So this gives you plenty of different options on both sides of the plaza. And then we'll come over here. I wanted to put it in a stair set because I want to have a little bit of elevation to this park. So the stair set, I'll be using just different pieces of wood. And stacking it up, and then I'm gonna use a rail and put that down, and then on this side where there's the arrows, I'm gonna fill that in with concrete so it's a nice flat, well, downwards but flat surface, so you have both the stair set and the ramp. And then I have a volcano here, which I made a volcano for my previous park and I really like the way it turned out, so I'm gonna be implementing another one. And that'll be a really cool section of the park, just kind of a way. I want to have plenty of free space so that you can play games with skate or just be able to do flat ground tricks. So I tucked that away in the corner, and then up here I have a box ledge, and I wanted to put a little grass gap in the middle there. And then on this side I have a rounded quarter ramp, so this top part will be rounded with coping, and then the entire way down will be rounded into a quarter pipe. This corner will definitely be challenging, but it's a challenge that I'm looking forward to. And then right here I have gap kickers, and I made this red target ball in ceramics class, and I'll be implementing that as like the gap piece. So those kickers will be fun. And then this wavy rail I've already made in metal sculpture class last year, and I don't use it that often, so I want to put it into the park so that it has a permanent place where it will actually get used. So yeah, it may be changed slightly depending on my design process, but that's the current setup for now, and I'm really liking the way that looks.